Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to have a look at the Purelure Zero. Is it the ultimate open water BFS rod? Let's find out. Alright, here's the Purelure Zero with the Purelure Silver Feather. Nice looking combo. Until discovering this rod, I don't think I was ever confident enough to fully delve into BFS and sort of commit to BFS. I mean, not that there's, you know, any obligation to commit to BFS, but there was always some stuff that I would prefer to do with a spinning rod, like open water, you know, long casting, but still with light lures, kind of like, you know, 1/8 of an ounce or less. But I'd been looking around for a while, saw the Tsurinoya Elf Eging, and a lot of people talked very highly of it, so I was very keen to get that to test and for that to be sort of like my replacement for this ultralight open water fishing. But they became kind of hard to come by. But I found this Purelure Zero, although it's not as long as the Elf Eging. I think the Elf Eging might have been a 8-footer. This one's 7.6, but it's a super fast taper. You can see that action on the rod tip there. I've never really had fast action rods. I've always sort of gone towards slower rods for some reason, but I'm really enjoying this because it's very sensitive and I can bang out these light lures. Yes, some of the guys have been bombing out some very, very light lures. This rod's rated to like I don't know, 1.8 grams, I believe it is. Yeah, 1.8 to 12, so super versatile. But some guys have even gone under that and had no troubles, which is pretty impressive. Look how cool this is. So awesome. If only we could catch a fish here. Might be able to. The sand is a little bit soft though. It's not established enough, so you sink down into it. Yeah, I'm getting a hit. There we go. We're on. Oh, come on, come on. What is it? A little salmon probably. Oh, it's pulling pretty good. It is a little salmon though. Here we go. We did get a fish from there. Man, this rod's so sensitive. That felt like a beast. Look at this little salmon. I'll just back off the drag, back off the line a bit so we can get to it. This little salmon, he's like 6 or 7 inches long. He's tiny, and he felt like he was pulling pretty good. I'm really impressed with the sensitivity of this rod. That's just on that Tsurinoya worm. Let's see this guy go. Boom. Here he goes. Oh, that's awesome. I had a feeling there might be something lurking in there. I'd say this rod isn't ideal for you know, one-handed backhand casts. It's kind of a bit of a tip-heavy rod, to be honest. The balance point I checked before, and granted it is, you know, one of the lightest reels in the world, the Silver Feather. The balance point is, you know, somewhere here rather than more closer to the reel. and it's a longer rod, you know, it's meant for kind of long casts, not, oh there we go, there's a little bit again. Hopefully we can get a, you know, one that's a little bit bigger, 8 or 9 inches or something, just see how it goes. It's switched to a more of a natural color of, oh there we go, there's more of a natural color of this Tsurinoya worm. It's a super low profile, I guess, grub worm hybrid. I've had an orange one on before, but wasn't getting as many hits as I'd hoped. So I'm thinking this kind of grey one will be better. And I'm getting hit straight away. Yeah, I can feel them so good on this rod. Those nibbles. Yeah. Like the rod tip is not moving a lot, but I can feel those nibbles right through into my left hand. There's vibrations down the rod. I wonder if the monocoque butt helps by not muting the sensitivity as much. Like maybe having a piece of cork or something down here, it might dampen the sensitivity. Just a theory, but it's, yeah, it definitely feels really sensitive. Like initially, I'm thinking this rod is like, yeah, why would I buy another rod? This is absolutely perfect for the type of fishing that I do. Or land-based especially. I mean, I'll use it in the kayak for sure, but yeah, particularly when it comes to land-based fishing, in these sort of estuaries where it's very open, yeah, don't see many rods really beating this. And you can just do nice little backhand casts. It's not too heavy, although the balance point is a little bit towards the tip. Like if I was to, you know, hold the rod and balance the rod, let's just do that with the reel on it. Okay, I'm still moving. Yeah, it's a bit windy, but it's something like there. So it's a little bit on the tip heavy side, but it's, I don't mind it. I don't recognize it so much. One thing I did notice, oh there we go, there's a bite. Is he on? Yep. Little salmon. Yeah, I see him darting around. Oh, that was his friend. There's a few of them there. Yeah. Like even a dinky little salmon like this, probably 7-inch fish, is yeah, you can really feel it nice. Keep moving around, we'll try and find something bigger. Hopefully there's a bream around somewhere. Oh yeah, straight away, you see that? Hits the water, boom. Come on. Oh, did he get off? He got off. That would have been nice. See if it happens again. Just trying to go in. Yeah, getting bites, definitely. Yep, on. Nice school of them there. I reckon these fish, you play them just like you would a trout. Hit the water, boom, straight away. There we go. I was going to say, let it hit the water, you know, put the bail arm over, or click the disengage the or disengage the spool, and start reeling. There we go. There's another one. Oh, off he goes. See if you can do 3 in a row. Yep, cast it to the same spot. Yep, getting a bite. I kind of see some odd splashes over here. Yeah, right there. Yeah, that's fish. That's fish. That's not just the rock. Hopefully I don't get snagged on these rocks. Yep. Oh god, this is so much fun. Oh, and I did get snagged on the rock. Damn. Did I jinx myself or what? I don't know. I might have to... Yeah, see there's a splash over there and there's no rock over there, so it's got to be fish. Alright, we'll try and get this off and we'll throw a few more casts in. Come on. Do I have the leader? Do I have the leader? Yes, I do have the leader. Gotta love when that happens. Get a snag and you get your leader back. Might just try and improve our angle into that spot there so we can just get a better drift on the lure. Probably could downsize the jig head a bit, to be honest. There we go. Sped up the retrieve a little bit. Didn't let it drift, just started retrieving straight away and got a hook up. Another similar guy. But it's a nice little bend in the rod. This guy's even a little smaller than the last one. Check out this, absolutely beautiful. I'm so lucky to live here. When I moved down here, I was sort of impressed by how nice the beaches were. I was kind of expecting grey sand and dirty water, but we've got nice golden sand and clear water. It's so nice. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That time I stuck my rod out just to try and retrieve parallel to where the water's flowing, if that makes any sense, rather than sort of coming across it. We got ourselves another little salmon. Australian salmon, by the way. I've seen some comments on some channels saying that's not a salmon, but yeah. They were given the name salmon by, I guess, whoever they were that came here a couple hundred years ago, the British guys. So I'll try and do that same strategy as before. So we've got, you know, the deep part of the water straight up there. So I'll cast up there and then I'll keep my rod out to try and keep the lure in that area as much as possible, rather than keeping it close to me where it would bring it across this way. I'll try and get it to go across that way. There we go. It's a better cast. Try that again. Right in that hot spot right there. The water's flowing out here pretty damn fast. I wouldn't want to try and walk across to the other side here. Just having a look to see whether I think there's going to be any fish hanging around here. Sort of know obvious structure or anything that would hang out at. Done a video here last year, maybe about 10 months ago. Caught a bunch of bream and salmon just out of that area. Yeah, it's just changed a heap. All right, these Tsurinoya lures do come scented, but I don't know. I don't really trust pre-scented lures for whatever reason. Well, maybe it's not trusting. It's just a confidence thing, I guess. So I've switched over to this Purelure butt juice. Now, I've always been a big scent fan, especially S Factor, but S Factor was sold out at my local store a couple of weeks ago when I went to reload. But I saw they had this, and one of the gun anglers in Victoria used it in his video, and man, he's good. He's an impressive angler, and he uses it, so I thought, yeah, I'll give it a try. And it's definitely been working, because there's been times where I've straight away, there we go. See, it does work, huh? They're so attracted by the scent. I was at the beach the other day on a pier, and you know, I could feel a bunch of bites. A little salmon, off you go. I could feel a bunch of bites, and then I brought the lure in just so I could see it below me, and there must have been at least a dozen fish around it, just snacking on those you know, amino acids that are in the scent, or the attractant, shall we say. Because you know, some scents are just scents and other scents are attractants. In other words, some scents smell, but they don't necessarily attract fish. Whereas there are some that are definitely scientifically proven. I know S Factor and Gulp are definitely scientifically proven. So I've sort of been using those over other brands, but yeah, but this stuff definitely works. I wouldn't even say it's a 1%er. I'd say it's a 5%er, or you know, something even more significant than that. There we go. Switch the jig head size, something a little lighter. I think it's a 1.5 gram. So I'm gonna have to give it a little bit more to get it out there. Might drop the brakes again. Got the brakes on 0. And the spool tension, so this is yeah, it's like 2.2 grams, I'm pretty sure, lure and the jig head all together. That's a pretty slow fall, I guess. Yeah, got the brakes on 0. Probably could drop them a little bit more. Oh yeah, getting hit straight away. There we go. This is, yeah, dinky as 6-incher. I have to say, I'm extremely impressed with this rod. It pretty much ticks all the boxes in what I'm looking for my type of fishing. It has a super sensitive tip, but it also has a lot of backbone, just in case you need a muscle fish out of structure. The build quality is really nice, and it definitely feels like a premium rod. With a 1.8 to 12 gram casting range, it's an extremely versatile rod, so it could be used in many different scenarios. So if you're in the market for such a rod, and this one fits your budget, then I definitely wouldn't hesitate to buy it. In fact, I don't know if any other rods can compete with this in terms of its specs. It's a pretty unique rod, but it might be exactly what you're looking for. If you want to purchase this rod or any other rods in the 0 range, I'll leave a link in the description below. But until next time, tight lines.